Hello there, it's me, Sari. I thought I'd make a funky background with, my goodness, with these ink sprays. Well, if I just could get to work, it would be easier. I'm just using some Dylusions Calypso Teal. And I'm using these because these are pretty vibrant. And this one is bubblegum pink. Let's see what could break up that nicely. Let's see if I can bring in some orange perhaps. It's a problem with these sprays because they don't tend to go like a half circle, you see. Now it goes round. And let's see if I could go for some black also. That one was certainly round. And now I just can't make it work in. These are strange, I must tell you. Really strange. And let's see if we should finish things off with something red down here. Just look at that. Sort of annoying. My goodness. That one is called Cherry Pie. So this one is going to take a little bit to dry, I'm sure. So let's do that. So let's see if this reacts with water now that it is dry. I'm just going to squirt out some water into my hand. And I'm just going to let those drops fall as they may. And I'm just going to let that form a pattern. So this could be called a ghosting technique, I'm sure. But instead of blotting things off, I'm just going to let them sit there for a while. And in that way, I have sort of a funky background effect. I'm sure you can make the same thing with distress sprays. Let's just put that one to dry for now. And let's see if I can dig out some of the distress sprays that I have made myself. And I'm thinking of going with some colours that I actually can get my hands on. And I think I'll just put that one underneath. So I'll start with the orange. That one is ripe persimmon actually. And this one is mustard seed. There isn't that much left. And then there's some pink here. It could be, I'm not sure what that is. Let's see if I could find something blue. Well, weathered wood. It's pretty pale now, isn't it? So this one turned out pretty pastel-y. I like the pattern that corrugated paper gives. Really nice. So instead of stamping, I could just pick up the color here. And let's see if I can make the same thing happen with the spraying of this. I have used this technique when I have made a background with those Distress ink pads, and I'm thinking I must be able to do the same thing with this one. Of course, with the colors being a bit more paler than on this one here, it won't be that dramatic a result, I'm sure. But I'm thinking you'll absolutely get the focal point of, or the idea of it. And you could of course spray with your misting bottle also if you wanted to, but then you would get a sort of an even result. Let's see what happens here. I can see here that there's a shifting color there, and also here. So it does get paler, of course. It's like bleaching really, but with just water. And when this has dried, I could see myself continuing stamping on this with some black ink here and there to make a nice collage thing here. So this one turned out really nicely actually with those dilution sprays. So I used Calypso Teal and Bubblegum Pink, Cherry Pie, and I'm sorry you're out of frame there, and Squeezed Orange. So I absolutely do like how this one turned out. Really strong and bold colours, whilst this one is a bit more paler. And if I let it dry for itself or by itself, it'll stay sort of in this way. So the bolder the colours, the more fun you'll have, I'm sure. So don't be afraid of using colour in your life. Okay, that's it for now. Bye bye.